Once, a toothpaste factory had a problem with its packaging, and because of packaging problems, some empty boxes were shipped without tube inside. Production line designing engineers knew it was quite difficult to have exact precision of packing tube into pack with perfection every time. They also knew it was very necessary to sort out this problem so that people buying product don't get frustrated. CEO knew that unsatisfied customers may lead to lower market value of product and market, and company will face huge loss. So her gather all engineers from all departments, and after all discussion, they decided to hire external engineering company to solve this problem of empty boxes. After spending a huge amount in 6 months' time, the problem was solved. A high-tech precision scale was installed on production line. Once the boxes are filled with tube, then it would be sent on that precision scale and would sound a bell and flashlight whenever a box weighted less than required weight. Process was like whenever scale rang bell because of empty box, then line would stop and someone had to go over there and move the defective box off the line and then press start button to restart the line. Few days after installing that precision scale, CEO decided to take a look on how it was going, as he wanted to know if it was good enough. Scale was working fine and it was detecting empty boxes perfectly, and now even market share were gaining. After some time again, when he reviewed about working of production line, he found out that number of defected boxes picked by that scale were 0. Previously, it would pick at least a dozen defected boxes per week, but now it was 0. He thought that there must be some mistake with report. He filed a report for bug in that scale and asked engineers to check. After some investigation, engineers reported that the statistics were indeed correct and scale was not picking defects because all the boxes that got to scale were good. Perplexed, the CEO ventured into the factory and approached the segment of the production line where a scale was installed. There he noticed a desk fan positioned just a few feet away, blowing empty boxes into a bin. Curious, he turned to the workers nearby in search of an explanation. One worker spoke up. Oh, that it was set up by the guy responsible for monitoring the scale. He was tired of running back and forth every time the bell rang. The moral of this story is that every problem has a solution, but often we get so caught up in our specific way of thinking that we overlook simpler and better solutions. As the CEO leaned closer to the desk fan, he couldn't help but admire its efficiency in handling what seemed like a minor issue, but had an impactful effect on productivity. The factory buzzed around him, workers moving in sync, illustrating how small innovations can lead to significant improvements. This experience sparked a realization in the CEO. Innovation doesn't always need to be grand or complex. Sometimes it simply requires looking at a problem from a different angle and being open to new ideas.